Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to do a quick overview of Camber Energy, ticker symbol CEI. A lot of buzz online about this one on Twitter and StockTwits and YouTube and everywhere else. So just wanted to do a quick overview of their investor presentation. We're going to break down the charts and then I'll give you my feedback on the company and my plans moving forward with it. Just to reiterate, guys, not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research before investing. Also, if you find value in today's video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube can let you know when we release new content. So, Camber Energy, ticker symbol CEI. And we're going to go down here, look at the corporate structure. This is as of May 2021 that this presentation was released. So, if you see here, it gives you a breakdown of the company structure and things that they own and the subsidiaries and things like that. You can take a look at these. I'm not going to break down each of these individual companies here, but you can type these in and do your own research on those. It comes down here and says, why Camber? New management team with a track record of closing transactions and driving growth. Sophisticated technical team with decades of experience conducive to exploiting and identifying undervalued opportunities, demonstrating ability of executing in challenging environments, and the New York Stock Exchange Amex platform provides greater optionality to a formidable group. Compelling growth strategy, diversified and balanced approach, existing assets and relationships to serve as a catalyst for expeditious results. Company is well positioned to take advantage of opportunities within a fragmented sector, and the existing assets. Interest in several active oil and gas properties in the offshore Gulf Coast region. Existing assets and revenues serve as an ideal baseline to stimulate further economic advancement. Several enhancement and development prospects to facilitate organic growth. So with oil prices on the rise, you can probably bet that a bunch of these oil and gas companies are going to start kind of rising off of this as well. The management team, James A. Doris, President and CEO, says Mr. Doris was appointed as Camber's President and CEO in December of 2020, concurrent with Camber acquiring a majority interest in Viking Energy Group. Mr. Doris is also Viking's President and CEO and has been the driving force behind Viking's growth as it has expanded its footprint of energy assets along the Gulf Coast region. Mr. Doris will play an integral role in formulating and executing Camber's strategic plan going forward. Formerly a lawyer in Canada, Mr. Doris represented domestic and foreign clients regarding their investment activities in Canada for 17 years. Mr. Doris graduated cum laude from University of Ottawa. Frank Barker. Mr. Barker is a CPA licensed to practice in the state of Florida, has vast experience providing strategic, managerial, operational, financial, accounting, and tax-related services to both public and private entities. Mr. Barker has assisted companies with compliance reporting, oversight of annual audit functions, financial forecasting, and cash flow management, litigation support and forensic analysis, merger and acquisitions, and reverse mergers. Mr. Barker has served as Viking's CFO since December 2017 and previously served as the CFO to companies in the fields of defense contracting, manufacturing, alternative energy, electrical contracting, healthcare, research, and construction. Mr. Barker received a BA in accounting and finance from the University of South Florida, Tampa, Florida in 1978. Goes down to talk, gives you Bob Wonish, Senior Vice President, and he has over 40 years of experience in the oil and gas industry, has been with the Petrodome Energy, now Viking Energy Group's operating company and wholly owned subsidiary, for over 10 years. Previously, he served as president and COO of Petroleum Engineers. He has consistently focused on acquisition, enhancement, and development initiatives in the Gulf Coast and mid-continent regions, including offshore projects in both conventional and unconventional development programs. Mr. Vonish has managed several geology and engineering groups with respect to a variety of complex and challenging drilling programs, including those with annual development budgets of more than $100 million. He's also a mechanical engineer graduate of the University of Missouri at Rolla. And Art Lay has 41 years of geological experience with the emphasis of onshore and offshore South Louisiana and Texas. He has numerous geological and management positions with companies such as Union Texas Petroleum, Colombian Gas Development, and Aviara Energy. Mr. Lay's prime focus has been on designing, developing, and implementing exploration and development programs in the United States, Gulf Coast with an emphasis on Frio and Miocene sands in southwest Louisiana. Prior to joining Petrodome, Mr. Lay was president of Jordan Oil Company and most recently the vice president of geology for Dunn Exploration Company in Houston, Texas. He made numerous discoveries for Dunn and was instrumental in leading the company to become one of the leading oil producing entities in the state of Louisiana. He holds a bachelor's in geology from Louisiana State University, LSU, baby. Okay, growth strategy. It says we are leveraging our expertise and relationships to build a diversified organization with profitable business segments to increase the stakeholder value. The balanced approach can expedite growth while reducing dependence on a particular division. Our aim is to acquire majority interest in assets and entities with current revenue streams and realistic upside potential. So similar to some of these other companies like IDEX, they're looking to go and like buy in and own either part or whole of some companies who are already producing revenue, and it just kind of it increases, expedites, like you said, the results because they're already operating and producing revenue and things like that. We intend to pursue opportunities recognizing the immediate dependence on current energy sources as well as the need to explore sustainable and profitable alternatives. When it goes down to talk about their existing assets, majority interest in multiple oil and gas fields, primary across Texas and Louisiana, approximately 145 conventional producing oil and gas wells across 30 counties and parishes, over 30 proved drilling prospects, access to over 900 square miles of 3D seismic data, selling commodities at a premium due to quality and proximity to the Gulf Coast. 2020 revenues from existing assets was over $40 million. It goes down to show you a couple of pictures here from some of their existing properties in Victoria County, Texas. And then over here, Napoleon Field, Louisiana, more Victoria County, Texas. And then it just comes down and tells you where you can contact them for more information. So I just wanted to give you that quick overview, guys. I know there's a lot of talk on this stock, so I wanted you to understand kind of list a little bit who they are, and because I'm just starting to do my investigative process on them as well. And so let's look at the charts and let's see what they're telling us. All right, guys, looking at Camber Energy, ticker symbol CEI, and this thing has run up dramatically over the past month, really, from under $1 all the way to, we touched, let's see, yeah, we got up to over $3. Something very, very interesting that I want you to keep an eye on here that I'm taking a look at is we have potentially a ginormous cup and handle pattern forming on the long term 180-day 4-hour. So as you see, we're trying to retest that 328 level. If we get there, and let's say we get our pullback here, which we're going to get a pullback because we are overvalued, and you always do get some type of pullback, right? Whenever you're overvalued, people come in and take some profits, but you can expect a pullback. So you just have to watch and see if you haven't entered yet exactly where you want to enter. I'm looking to see if it bounces off that 258 level of support. If it breaks below it, then I'm looking to get in somewhere at the twos. As long as it stays above $2 or $2.50, then maybe start my position there. And if it holds at that level, then we can see a very, very large move to the upside, possibly breaking past that 328 level, maybe all the way to 4 or 5. I'm not sure where it's going to go. I know there's talk that people are saying this is going to go to $5, $10. Obviously, you cannot predict what a stock's going to do, but that's just kind of what I'm seeing here. Is it's setting up, in my opinion, for a pretty big move, but you know, you never know exactly what could happen. As long as if it comes up here, hits 328, you could always fall back down all the way down here and just kind of have it settle down, because this is a really, really big move. It's got a lot of volume, so if it continues, then obviously that's going to continue to push it up, but you just want to be careful. I'm not entering in right now just because I don't like to enter in at the top. I like to wait and see if it's going to sell off and cool down, and if I miss it, I miss it. I just don't like to get in if it's going straight up like it's doing. But that's just a pattern I'm seeing. Let me know what you guys think moving forward. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Alright guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up button if you found value in today's video. And if you enjoy our content, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.